In the semi-finals of the upper bracket final, KOMPLEKSiii versus Critical. Both Croatian teams have made it this far, and one of these Croatian teams is going to be dropped to the lower bracket, and let's see who's going to be the best one. KOMPLEKSiii or Critical. Quick just run down though. For KOMPLEKSiii we got Tommy, Zip, Rizzo, Click, and 1950. For Critical we got KOOPLEKSiii, RPZ, Joel, Lucho, and DQYnator. DQYnator is gonna get taken out by Click. And meanwhile, Critical looking to go towards that B side. They are gonna be pushing that one. As Joel's looking for an entry. Can't seem to be finding it. Rizzo is gonna be there, dropping RPZ. Click is gonna hold steady on the A side, but the action is gonna be happening towards that B area. KOOPLEKSiii has already wasted that smoke. There's only 3 players left up alive for Critical, and KOOPLEKSiii doesn't really have the opportunity to get close to any of these KOMPLEKSiii players. He's gonna try and make his way forward, however, he has been spotted. He's gonna get himself a cross, in fact. But there's Zip from long range, he shuts him now. 90-50, they're gonna take out Lucho, looking like a clean sweep from KOMPLEKSiii. Someone's gonna throw out a grenade as Joel is not gonna be able to do anything with this time remaining. You can't possibly kill 5 people with 5 seconds on the clock. So that's gonna be around for KOMPLEKSiii. He's gonna save his gun for whatever reason that's good for. Doesn't want a death on his mark. But yeah, first round goes to KOMPLEKSiii. Concerning the Gunrunners Wonderful 5 game, they are still setting up, installing whatever is needed, Windows perhaps. But yeah, we'll see about that. Critical and KOMPLEKSiii did tell me to stream this one, as it is a winner bracket, so definitely one of the priorities on this LAN event to stream the winner bracket. Critical is on the back foot now with losing one map, one round, not one map. It is best of 3. This is the first map, Donville. They lost the first round. That's what I meant to say. So RPZ in the meanwhile looking for a peek towards that spawn house. Somebody is camping in there. Zip is gonna check out a grenade. KOMPLEKSiii, it's actually Rizzo holding steady. He's gonna make his way through Orphanage. Looks like Critical do want to go there, but 90-50 is gonna stop that one from happening. DKY is gonna go down early on yet again. 90-50 is gonna fall back just a little bit. Grenade comes out, and 90-50 spots the opposing shotgun. He's gonna try and hunt him down, but that's a shotgun battle. KOOPLEKSiii does come on top. Click no. Gonna reply with 2 frags of his own. And KOOPLEKSiii both gonna be taken out of the equation. RPZ and Joel in a 2-on-4. This is a very difficult situation there they find themselves into. Now RPZ is gonna get shut down by Click as well, so Click with the hat-trick. He defended that A-bomb side pretty much single-handedly right there. So 2-0 for KOMPLEKSiii. They seem to be up to a very strong start. Of course they are on the defensive side. It should be the more favorable one. Regardless, on to the 3rd round as KOMPLEKSiii strong and they have a good defensive side. There's only 2 frags on Critical at the moment. Zip is firing a couple of shots away. He's going to check out that grenade. And we'll land towards that church area. Joel with the rest of the Critical team. Still in there. Over at Graveyard, there's not much happening at the moment. All quiet on the western front. 1950 actually managed to get himself in a really good position. He's actually undetected out there. I don't think Critical have seen him get across. Rizzo is going to get shut down though. That's going to be that scope element gone for KOMPLEKSiii as RPZ a nice shot onto him. Zip is going to shut down RPZ though. 1950 is going to hear a couple of players just outside the orphanage. He's going to take a one, but Lucho with a Thompson hat shot. You got to take him out. And DQY is going to pick up a frag at the Zip. He's going to try and make his way forward. He has been tagged up. And where's Click with that phenomenal play? He's gonna pick up that frag at the Lucho. And now 3 players remain for Critical. The bombs be planted on B, which is another good thing because Click and Tommy are all at the other bomb site. DQY is gonna hold that cross towards the White House. Cooper X is in the church as well. And Joel's gonna put Tommy out of commission. Click is gonna go down as well to Cooper X. And that is 2-1. At the moment, guys, 105 and Gunrunners are not started. Have not started yet. And Dino told me to stream Critical and KOMPLEKSiii. So we'll jump into 105 Gunrunners after this. Rizzo is going to find himself the frag on RPZ early on, so this time he's going to win that scope battle. How's that? Click. Gonna stand behind the bomb. Lucho is gonna be looking to go towards that orphanage area once more. As Joel finds himself a frag onto Click. Now KOMPLEKSiii. What are they up to? The bomb is actually gonna go down on B at the moment, or was it just a fake? 1950 goes down and it was not a fake. Joel's gonna get that bomb down, but will get graded down by Rizzo. Cooper X, what is that headshot onto Tommy? That was disgusting. Now Rizzo's gonna go ahead and try and defuse his bomb. Is there anyone gonna be near his site? No, it doesn't look like it, because he's actually being graded out. That's a little bit unfortunate. That was pretty close. Cooper X gonna save the day. And DQY with the mop up onto Zip. So 2-2. Critical are coming back from that 2-round deficit. As now KOMPLEKSiii need to start getting in some rounds. They're on the defensive side, so they should definitely be winning their halftime. Gonna hear, I think, Epics on the background as well. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but they're flaming in Dutch. So Rizzo is going to be scoping up in the church, looking for a pick early doors. Click is going to be watching the splash area as well. And Critical looking again for a sort of A-orientated push, but looks like Lucho is going to make his way back towards the street. 1950 again, pushed up on the orphanage. There's a DKQY from the White House. Gonna look just around those corners to see if there's anyone at home. He does just spot a glimpse of one. Gonna tag up Rizzo super heavily. Not gonna make his way forward with that Thompson two-hand on the top spawn house. Put a ball back in this car 98K. There's 1950 still holding that church, the orphanage area. Sorry, Lucho is actually sneaking his way up on the FPS. I'm not entirely sure if he's been spotted, but if he isn't, then Lucho is going to be doing a lot of damage. And Critical again, opting to go for that B plant. Lucho is carefully making his way forward. Critical are down a little bit in time though. Lucho has been down by Rizzo. Zip is going to get a frag of Cooper X. Now Critical are being truly hold with his push as KOMPLEKSiii are going to put up a strong defensive line. With Zip still on the back of the side. They're trying to get this bomb down with just a little time remaining. They have to go for the plant. RPZ's going to get a frag at the 1950. Come on, KOMPLEKSiii, they're falling like flies. Now Joel's going to get the frag onto Zip. As it is a 2-on-2 after plant situation. And they're looking good for Critical. They were in a 2-on-4 situation. RPZ's going to get the frag at the Rizzo. And that's a complete turnaround. It's all onto Click. 1-on-2. He's going to have to defuse the bomb and find 2 more people. Joel's going to camp behind the bomb site. As he spotted Click. There comes the frag from Joel. That's going to make it 3-2. And now Critical taking 3 rounds in a row. Proving to be a little bit stronger than KOMPLEKSiii perhaps expected to be. Looking over at the bird's eye view, 3 people are making their way towards the street. 2 people on graveyard to hold any sort of aggression from the orphanage or church. Now, somebody's gonna hold off the calf. We could take up Joel right there. We're gonna get Fracto by DQY. Lucho gonna follow up with a frag to 1950. Joel's gonna get himself another one as well for the team as he shuts down Click. And now KOMPLEKSiii are pulling like flies. Really like zip. Got him a load of bullets. Can't finish him off. Joel's gonna get himself the second regular round. Rizzo remains not for long. And that's gonna be the whitewash from Critical. They're getting better and better at this attack. 4-2, a 2-round lead for them. KOMPLEKSiii need to start sorting out their defense, and they need to do it soon, because Critical are on a 4-round streak on arguably the hardest side. Looking like a grave push from them. 4 players out there. Opposite still clipping around spawn house. There's Joel all the way back in graveyard, gonna see if anyone's peeking that from that house. Rizzo with his eyes peeled on the bottom spawn house, Click all the way back at the B-bomb side, and you know it makes sense he does that because KOMPLEKSiii were gonna get raped pretty much the last couple of rounds by Critical on the B-bomb side. Now Lucho gonna go on top of that jump, and Critical looking like to set up for an A assault. It's 1950. Gonna try and get assault to a halt. Still no frags as of yet. We're on the 50-second mark. Critical taking a sweet time. 1950 is gonna miss that shot. Gonna have to be careful. KOMPLEKSiii again coming on top. Now allowing for an entry inside A. KOMPLEKSiii is gonna pave the way. The big man with the shotgun. Gotta be careful with an 8. He's actually gonna dodge that one. I thought it was gonna be a dead man, but Joel's gonna shut down Zip as well. That's gonna be a 5-on-3 situation, but that bomb planted. KOMPLEKSiii not really showing any form of resistance at the moment. Rizzo's still at the red ruins. He didn't do anything to try and stop this bomb from being planted. Lucho's gonna get himself the frag of the Click. Tommy and Rizzo remain. Rizzo does find himself 1, but immediately gonna get shut down by DKQY. Tommy remains. He does find himself 1 frag. Can actually find 3 more. Not gonna happen. Joel's gonna shut him down. 5-2. And now 5 rounds in a row. Critical are truly pulling their weight in this semi-final winner bracket. Here at the last set 3. Click gonna be a little bit more in an advanced position, hoping for a bit of a more map information this time. Rizzo's gonna find 1 grenade frag early on, so looking a little bit more healthier for KOMPLEKSiii. Yeah, are a little bit down on this one. And Critical already on a very good half at the moment. Lucho is gonna find 1 frag early doors. Tommy's gonna be taken out by him. Simper's gonna line up a grenade towards head over this side. Joel over the cafe side. Perhaps Critical are making their way towards the B side this time. Top Citroen from Joel, gonna come on top of 1950. And that's gonna leave Critical with a man up. Rizzo scrambling to get a frag in. He's gonna hold. Let's see if they come by, but a bit unsure. Hopefully Click can put up any sort of aggression from Critical. Click is actually found himself a grenade frag onto KOMPLEKSiii. And now Lucho does tag up Rizzo quite considerably. Gonna try and go for the repeat. 20 seconds left. I mean, Critical are really pulling it down to the wire concerning time. And now Zip and Rizzo are gonna crush Joel and Lucho. RPZ goes down to Zip as well. That's gonna make 2 frags for him. 5-3, KOMPLEKSiii finally taking one round back in. But still Critical with a 2-round lead after taking 5 rounds in a row, so very impressive by him. Rizzo's gonna try and look for that scope battle. Upset doesn't really seem to be challenging him at the moment. But that spawner is going to be looking towards that speed link. Taking it slow again. Critical, a couple of players over grave. They are going to be, I see the majority of them over the graveyard, so gotta go for that A assault. KOMPLEKSiii, can he come on top again and win that shotgun battle? I think there's already a player in that orphanage. It's actually Lucio already out there. I'm not even sure if KOMPLEKSiii are aware of this one. Ooh, Tommy is gonna go down to Lucio, so his patience does pay off, and now Critical are gonna be setting up for this ace. So RPZ is gonna get that frag onto Zip. Lucio is gonna check out a grenade of his own. This bomb is gonna get planted by KOMPLEKSiii, but no, 1950 does deny that one, but 1950 immediately to go down. Lucio is gonna replace it, but another grenade comes in from Click as he shuts down the bomb planter. So Click and Rizzo and a 2-on-3, no more nades to them. As Critical are gonna slow down the pace to find out where these last 2 players are at. DQY spotted him. It's gonna actually, oh my god. DQY, dear me, what are you doing? Oh wow, Rizzo is gonna come on top though. No death for above. Death from above for you today. Can't even get out my words anymore. But Jaws now in a 1-on-2. Looks like Click and Rizzo did do a good job to make it from a 2-on-4 to a 1-on-1 at the moment. Because Joe has to take it out Rizzo. And it should be, of course, a fake from Click. And now it's definitely confirmed because Click is going to fire away his MP44 bullets. He's going to actually try and hunt for it. Joe's going to come on top. 6-3. Critical is going to maintain a nice lead. So RPZ is going to go straight into that spawner, so looking for an early blood kill. 4 players up on the graveyard, and there comes RPZ with that shot onto Click. Gonna take one out early on. KOMPLEKSiii not particularly doing well on the defensive side at the moment. Joel still has a grenade himself as well. Lucio gonna do pretty much the same thing. He's just standing on top of there. I'm surprised KOMPLEKSiii not even nading him at all, but then again, they're not seeing what I'm seeing. Looks like Critical are going to be setting up a couple of grenades. That one is going to land, well, it kind of filled. I think it was supposed to land in the top spawn house. But regardless, Tommy has actually pushed up, and 1950 is going to come in with a double kill. Joel and Lucio with it all to do at the moment. 2-on-4. Well, they've done these kind of situations before Critical have, but can these 2 players do it? Joel gonna make his way through Cav to team up with Lucio. Joel's gonna line up a grenade. That grenade is gonna go somewhere. It's not gonna land anywhere though, but it was gonna land on the FPS, but there's no one there to receive that nade. So Joel and Lucio are under time pressure. They have to get this bomb down, and Zip is gonna stop them in their tracks. Rizzo fired off a shot as well on that cross, and Joel remains. He's not gonna be able to do this one. There's no time for it. Rizzo is gonna take him out, and it's gonna be 64. KOMPLEKSiii do take the round in pretty comfortably. They should have done that before. It's Critical again, you know, having a great start on the first half. With the first map, Donville. Tommy actually taking up the shotgun instead of 1950. Tommy's and 1950 both gonna get one frag. So Critical now down by 2 men. As 9050 is going to be below that bottom spawn house, just waiting for one of the Critical players to come by. RPZ is still peeking that splash area. Tommy again pushing up the orphanage. It's all quiet on the western front. I mean, Critical always seem to be slowing down the pace super massively when they lose a couple of players early on. And hope to get a frag. And RPZ still got himself 2 grenades. He's not nading the right spot though, because it's Tommy on the complete other side. He does miss out on the first shot, which is not a good thing for him, because now Lucho is going to grenade him down. RPZ gonna scope in on there. Has spotted one. Nice shot from RPZ. Gonna take out Click. Actually taking out one from his death. As Rizzo's gonna get taken out by Joel. RPZ is gonna dodge another nade. Looking for a jumping scope shot, but 1950 was there to take him out of commission. Joel on his own in a 1-2. 1950 is gonna hold that cross. Zip. It's going to take him out, so Zip is going to confirm a great round for KOMPLEKSiii. You can hear the cheers in the background. That's from KOMPLEKSiii. 65. So Critical are losing the last couple of rounds in, but still... you know, 6 rounds on attack is definitely very good for them. Lucho's just gonna spray through that smoke just to make sure nobody's gonna be there. And again, Critical setting up for an assault. Click this time gonna be holding the A side. Still no opening frags as of yet. RPZ making his way towards the church, and RPZ places scope a little bit unorthodox as opposed to most of the scope on the lands. I mean, he goes towards church, he's really supporting his teammates, but he does get taken out by Rizzo. Now Joel's gonna fire off his M1 Garand. There was one on the bottom spawn house. DQY is gonna take out Tommy. 4 and 4. Click is gonna get grenaded down by Lucho. Critical are seemingly is taking control of the A-bomb side, and there's Lucho gonna get taken out. 90-15 already been taken out as well, so KOMPLEKSiii again gonna have to retake this bomb side. Doesn't really look very likely, as Joel's gonna take out Zip, and there's Rizzo on his own. Scope to hand has been tagged up. DQI is hungry for frags. He's gonna claim that one. 7-5 Critical are going to be in lead on Donville by 2 rounds. Rico, I don't have any intel on other games. I'm here casting. So second half of the first map on Donville. It is KOMPLEKSiii now being the aggressors, but Zip is gonna be the one leading the way. Zip does fire up a couple of bullets. Not going to be landing anything at the moment. Joel's going to go back all the way down there. As again, KOMPLEKSiii are taking it just as slow as Critical did in their attack, but doesn't look very good for KOMPLEKSiii, as DKQY there is going to shut down Tommy. Rizzo with a grenade frag onto him. Lucho is going to take out Zip. So Critical will maintain that 1 round lead. As RPZ is going to shut down Click as well. So not looking good for Rizzo and 1950. They're gonna try and meet up with each other. 1950 is actually on the top spawn house. He could possibly get himself another frag in, but you can see Lucho gonna secure that church, and that's gonna give Critical a lot of map information. And now it's all Rizzo on his own. His RPZ is gonna claim himself that double kill. And Joel with a final frag to clear out Rizzo. 8-5. Critical are walking away with a 3-round lead at the moment. So, looking over the scoreboard, Joel sitting on 15 frags. DKQY Nader is on 11. Rizzo on 13. Click as well, playing pretty good on 10 frags. Tommy at the moment not having the best of games, but I'm sure he will come alive a little bit later. As RPZ scoping in on that nitty-gritty angle towards that graveyard. Looks like KOMPLEKSiii are opting to go towards that B side as they are moving on the mid street. Now, Joel looking through that smoke to see if any critical. Sorry, KOMPLEKSiii players are gonna come there. But KOMPLEKSiii, for their thoughts, they want to go and unlock that B-bomb side. Click is gonna get taken out though by DKQY as he gets himself the opening frag. Yet again, Lucho is gonna fall up. Zip's gonna fire away his whole Thompson mag, and not gonna be landing a single tech out there. He's gonna get grenaded down, and DKQY with yet another frag for him. And it's Rizzo remaining in a 1 of 5. Yeah. I mean, we've seen Swalker pulling out an ace, a really impressive one, but it wasn't a 1 on 5. Can Rizzo do it? Can he be the first? Gonna scope in on that cafe side, but 30 seconds remain. I don't think he even has time to get this bomb down, let alone kill 5 people. Yeah, Rizzo's just wasting time here. He's not gonna go anywhere, and he's gonna get taken out. From DKQY, he's getting himself the nice little hat trick in. So RPZ is gonna be scoping in on that position. Where is Rizzo? Somebody's gonna get himself a frag up to DKQY, pivotal frag, as he's been doing a lot of damage to KOMPLEKSiii. Joel gonna miss that shot. Luckily, Lucho was there to save his ass. As 1950 goes down to him. So back to a 4-4. KOMPLEKSiii again, opting to go towards that B side. Rizzo's gonna check out a grenade towards the hobos. Click in White House. As RPZ shuts down Click. A miss, seeming to miss all the action as Zip picks up the frag of the Lucho, so 3 on 3. As RPZ being taken out as Zip claims himself the double kill. Joel in the bottom of spawn house. And KOMPLEKSiii remains as well for Critical. And KOMPLEKSiii actually in a pretty good, decent position. He's got himself a grenade as well. He does hear a couple of players just around him. Gonna stick to KOMPLEKSiii though. Joel's gonna get tagged up. Joel just needs to stay alive, really. Maybe shooting a little bit too soon. KOMPLEKSiii could have just let him get across and kill him just a little bit later. KOMPLEKSiii gonna check a grenade, so 2 on 2 at the moment. KOMPLEKSiii is gonna be stuck in that corner. He's gonna adjust his position. Zip and Rizzo, well, Rizzo certainly knows where he is. KOMPLEKSiii, so KOMPLEKSiii is gonna get taken out. Zip is gonna get himself that trick. The bomb is gonna get planted on the B side. Joel now on his own, 1 on 2. There's Joel crawling his way forward. Gets the frag at the Rizzo now. A 1-on-1. Rizzo's gonna prone behind that body. He's gonna take out Joel, so Zip is gonna confirm himself a great round. That's a 4K for Zip, and that deserves a little credit. Score. Score. Okay. So Lens just came in and apparently they won about 13-8 against Negative. So Apex are still in the tournament and Negative are out. But back onto this game, Critical versus KOMPLEKSiii. It is 96. Critical with a 3-round lead. And KOMPLEKSiii did take 1 round in on their attacking side. But Critical already had a very strong allied side for them. Did it win at 75, so KOMPLEKSiii are gonna have to do the same or even do better. Doesn't really look like it at the moment because they're pretty much down to a stalemate. Tommy dodging 2 grenades in total. Zip is gonna get himself an opening grenade kill onto Joel. Zip has been doing a lot of damage the previous round. Gonna make his way into the bottom spawn now. He's gonna check every possible corner there is. 1950 is gonna shut down DKQY. So KOMPLEKSiii looking fabulous in his round. Rizzo is gonna shut down the scope as well. Tommy's gonna pick up the frag to Kubrek. What's going on here? Do you seem to be favoring the attacking side? Because Zip is gonna take out Lucho as well. 97. Joel, in fact, now top fragging for Critical, sitting on 16 frags. Zip doing really well as well at the moment, 15-9. Still, though, Critical are going to be in the lead by 2 rounds. They are on the arguably favorable side as well. As KOMPLEKSiii are going to take this round in slow yet again. As I previously mentioned, Apex won the game against Negative 13-8, I believe it was. However, Lucho is going to get himself the first frag onto 1950. RP's had to go down immediately to Zip. Zip again, getting a nice early blood in. As Tommy is going to make his way forward. He's going to get dropped by Kubrek. Kubrek's nearly going to give himself a double kill, but Click is going to get the better of him. Zip with a second frag around to Lucho. Going to get dropped by Joel. Joel going to give himself a nice double kill in. And now it's on to Rizzo. He's going to grade that FPS. He's got a minute to play with. Going to make his way towards that B-bomb side. And picking himself up an MP44. DKQY is on top of the spawn house. He's going to keep it out. Joel as well with him. And Rizzo could get himself a free bomb plant in. He's going to go ahead and fake that plant. Hoping to bait out DKQY. As Rizzo has shut down that one player, Joel. Now in a one-on-one. Can he save the round for Critical, or will Rizzo come on top in his one-on-two? As Rizzo is going to just be sitting here just around that left corner. Joel still got himself a grenade as well. He's going to line this one up for the... Is it for the back of the B-bomb side? Because that nade seems to be awfully short. He's got himself another grenade. Going to check it at the back of the B-bomb side, but Rizzo's not there though. Joel should be checking this right corner. Joel has just spotted Rizzo. Rizzo's gonna get tanked up, and there's the jump shot from Rizzo. He's gonna go clutch. 9-8, 1v2, no problem for KOMPLEKSiii. And as requested by you guys, I'll be turning up the brightness. Give me 1 second. And there we go. Brightness is up. I hope you're satisfied. As we do continue with the game. KOMPLEKSiii do seem to be closing what once was a 3-round gap. And now I'm just going to fire a couple of shots away towards the speed link area. Again, a slow approach for KOMPLEKSiii. Looks like they are going to be favoring the B side. Zips finding again a grenade kill into Lucho. Critical seem to be having a problem that I believe it was Apex had against 105. They are getting grenaded down constantly. Not a particularly good thing. It's KOMPLEKSiii are going to take it away with that one-man advantage. Click is for that frag on towards the B side. But RPZ is going to even the odds. He did scope Zip down. 90-50 getting a beautiful ash shot onto DKQY. And where's the cover from Critical? They don't seem to be looking it down too well. KOMPLEKSiii is again sitting in that little gay corner. RPZ on the back of the V-bomb side. KOMPLEKSiii looks like they are going to be committing to this one. Shotgun comes out. He's actually going to shut down KOMPLEKSiii. KOMPLEKSiii, bit of a fail aim there, arguably, as Rizzo is going to get the headshot onto RPZ. 90-50 is going to clean out Joe, and that's a great round for KOMPLEKSiii again, only losing one man. RPZ going to call that technical timeout, and rightfully so, because KOMPLEKSiii in the driving seat, taking 3 rounds in a row. Yeah, Critical having a great start on the Allied side, but so are KOMPLEKSiii. Both teams breaking the meta here. So well, let's wait and see what these teams are going to be up to. I'll be right back as soon as this game does go live. I'm getting a quick drink. In the meanwhile, they will ready up eventually. So give me just a moment's time and I'll be back live into this game. Timeout, we're back live with Critical and KOMPLEKSiii. It is 99. KOMPLEKSiii taking 3 rounds in a row on the attacking side. Critical, what are they going to be changing up though? We can look over at them. KOMPLEKSiii are actually going towards the graveyard, and Joel's actually pushed up on the mid street. Lucho is going to go down. Zip again with those early bloods in. This time not with a grenade, but in fact with the M1 Grand. And Joel, oh my god, dear me. Joel! Oh god, he could have gotten a double kill, but Rizzo is going to get the better of him. Still, KOMPLEKSiii with that man advantage. Not for long though, 95 is going to get taken out by DKQY. Zip in that church area, going to make his way back towards the graveyard and back towards Bank. Got to meet up with his teammates, and again, KOMPLEKSiii favoring the B-bomb side. DKQY up top of that speed link. Could perhaps get a peek in, but gotta get peeked himself. As KOMPLEKSiii gonna sit inside. KOMPLEKSiii actually on the back foot as Zip did go down. Rizzo's gonna even those outs, but not for long. KOMPLEKSiii gonna shut down Rizzo. Tommy on his own. He's actually managed to get himself all the way on the B-bomb side. Gonna go for that fake. 30 seconds left. KOMPLEKSiii gonna tag up Tommy. And there's those shots though. That scoping in on that B-bomb side as well. Tommy's got to go ahead and plant this bomb. 1 on 2 for him. Can he maintain this streak that KOMPLEKSiii had? But not for long, no. RPZ's going to take him out. That's going to be 10-9 for Critical. That taking the time out did seem to work out well for him. Yeah, it's still anyone's game at the moment.
Explosives
Is that a
defused.
timeout? Another one?
Axis win.
Really? Are we gonna have another technical timeout from Zip? Looks like we have. So I'm gonna save up my voice and we'll be back as soon as this game will go live again. That tactical timeout is done again. Going back towards Critical and KOMPLEKSiii. Critical did win that round after their timeout. Now it's KOMPLEKSiii that called out a timeout. It should be KOMPLEKSiii then winning the round, but let's see what's gonna happen. It is still the first map. We're on Domville. It's the winner bracket semi-final between both of these Croatian teams. But yeah, Tommy is gonna make his way on the street, and he's walking as if he's got a deagle to hand, but he hasn't. It's just a weak Colt 2 pistol. But a bit of a shotgun battle happening. Neither of the shotguns are actually gonna get a frag. Rizzo is gonna fight one onto Lucho, and there comes the frag from Tommy onto KOMPLEKSiii, the opposing shotgunner. So KOMPLEKSiii are gonna walk away with a man advantage. Tommy's gonna check out that grenade towards the FPS. Zip is still lying in wait for a potential frag or a potential lurk frag, should I say. And there comes the lurk frag, shutting down DKQY. That's gonna put KOMPLEKSiii with a massive advantage. RPZ and Joel remain. That's a headshot from Joel, and RPZ is gonna take out Tommy as well. So 2-on-2. Rizzo's gonna still be in the FPS area. Click is gonna go ahead and plant the bomb on the B-bomb side. 30 seconds left. RPZ is gonna go towards that church side. Actually gonna spot one of those players out there. Joel and RPZ are gonna meet up with each other. There's Rizzo. Still waiting around that corner. I think nobody's going to expect Rizzo to be in that position. And RPZ is going to make his way down there. Where's Rizzo though? There we go. Rizzo's going to shut down RPZ. Going to go for the no scope, but not going to be landing that one. Time's ticking away though for Joel, so he's going to have to make a run for it. Flick is just going to camp at the end of the elbows. He has just spotted Joel out in the open. And Joel is going to have to take this frag or either defuse the bomb without him being killed. It's not going to happen because the time's ticking away. Does get himself a frag, but that's just an extra frag. As it is going to be 10-10. KOMPLEKSiii are going to take in a round after that timeout. We can't have another timeout, gladly. Luckily that game doesn't allow it. So 10 to 10, all even Stevens roll square into another one. It's gonna be round number 21. As gonna pick it up with RPZ. Gonna be scoping it on that mid street, looking for that opposing scope. But it's gonna be smoked off. Gonna go for a jumping scope shot. Not gonna feint anyone though. KOMPLEKSiii again gonna be going towards that street, as they are gonna be abusing that smoke. 1950 is gonna shut down one with that grenade frag. Tommy's gonna line up a grenade of his own, so let's see where that's gonna go to. He's actually gonna grenade perhaps the White House, no, just around that corner. There's not gonna be anyone there though. RPZ has got his eyes peeled on the White House. His click is gonna take out one, and there comes the return frag from RPZ. Well, the Tommy gonna check out a grenade of his own as well. Zip is crawling his way towards B, and again, KOMPLEKSiii are favoring this B bomb side. They don't really want to go A at all. Click's gonna find himself the second frag of the round, shutting down RPZ. So the rage element from Critical is now down and out. And who's that? We see a couple of shots. KOMPLEKSiii did land the headshot onto Zip, but gonna get taken out by Rizzo himself. Lucho on his own. He's got himself the shotgun. He's actually going to get the frag of the Rizzo in, as he did manage to close the gap. He's on fire by the Thompson of 1950. As, yeah, well, he doesn't have a secondary weapon, which is kind of unfortunate for him. Does pick up an M1 crowd now. Book taken away just a little bit, so gonna have to close the gap soon with that shotgun. Yeah, cannot do it because the team play from 1950 is proven to be pretty strong. As 1950 will close out that round. It's gonna be 11 to 10. Rizzo is gonna be leading the board. Yeah, 22 frags. Zip will follow with 20 as well. Joel for critical 22 frags. DKQY has been relatively quiet the last couple of rounds. He did pick up a lot of first bloods in the beginning of the Axis side. But not having any more luck. Well, as soon as you say that, he's gonna make me eat my words as he shuts down Zip with that grenade frag. Joel at the FPS, lying in wait. KOMPLEKSiii again to go for the mid-street control. And undoubtedly gotta go towards that B-bomb side, which have been doing, and it's working out for them as well. So Click gonna clean out the White House, look around every possible corner. Doesn't know there's gonna be one just about that gate, as he just gave his position away. And it's actually Tommy that's gonna go in first. It's gonna be meeting up with KOMPLEKSiii. KOMPLEKSiii is actually gonna smoke it off, but it's gonna be a little bit too late, as Tommy's gonna get the better of it. That's gonna be the opposing shotgunner down. 1950 is gonna get a frag of the Luchos, quickly following up, but DKQY finally coming back alive as he shuts down Tommy. Now 1950 finding himself a second frag of the round. Joel just really trying to shut down that KOMPLEKSiii player. Beautiful play by Joel. Shuts down 1950 with that one pop from the Luger. 2 on 2, Rizzo scoping in on the gate, expecting a close-in from Critical. Still, again, both these Croatian teams are really pulling down the timer. Click nearly landing those that frag to Joel. Joel's gonna recuperate that health. Click's missing all of his shots. Oh my god, Rizzo does luckily landed onto RPZ, and his bomb's gonna get planted because Joel doesn't have a nade on him. So 1 on 2 for Joel. Gonna get taken out mid-air by Rizzo. 12 to 10, that's gonna be a map point for KOMPLEKSiii. Are they gonna be walking away with this map, or will Critical take 2 rounds in a row and bring us to an overtime? As KOMPLEKSiii are actually looking to change things up a little bit, hoping to catch off Critical off guard, but not gonna happen. DKQY with a shotgun to hand. Gonna give himself a first frag. He's pushed up all the way down to Church. Gonna take out Zip. And now KOMPLEKSiii, that man down. Is the one gonna be around that corner? 1950 is gonna be lying in wait. There's a couple of players out there. Now, KOMPLEKSiii holding the calf side. RPZ, you can see him again up on the back of the B-bomb side. Joel is gonna get himself a frag onto Click. DKQY is gonna go down to 90-50. KOMPLEKSiii following up. And there's a flurry of frags from Critical. They are going to be closing out this round as Rizzo is going to be remaining in a 1-on-4. He's been tagged up as well, so that's surely going to give his position away. Well, he's got a minute to play with, but Critical are hungry for this round, because if they don't get this one, it's going to be a map for KOMPLEKSiii. But looking at Rizzo, he doesn't seem to be finding anything at this current moment in time. Looking for an entry kill, but yeah, KOMPLEKSiii is in a pretty neat position just around that corner. I doubt Rizzo is gonna even check that one, as he's making his way towards the B side. Gonna get taken out by 12-11. Critical take one round back in, but KOMPLEKSiii, you know, they changed their winning tactic. They've been going on the street towards B pretty much all the time, and it works out well for them. They're probably going to do that now again. And no, in fact not. Zip, another player from KOMPLEKSiii are actually going to go towards the graveyard again. You can see DKQY is going to expect this mid push from KOMPLEKSiii to happening, and gonna get this shotgun out there on top of those boxes in the White House. KOMPLEKSii's gonna be holding that same angle as he done before. 90-50 is gonna get himself the first frag onto Joel, and looking at DKQY, because that's why the accident is gonna be happening. He's gonna go down, and DKQY with a lovely little double kill as he shuts down Click as well. Gonna check out a grenade towards the cap side. Is there anyone receiving that one? No, it looks like it. Zip. Still all the way at the bank side, and I'm not too sure if KOMPLEKSiii are going to be closing out this map just yet, because Critical looking strong. 1950, despite getting himself the opening frag, DKQY got back with one frag of his own, and 1950 is going to look around that right corner, going to get taken out by Lucho, and out 2-on-4. It's not gonna happen because DKQY is gonna give himself the hat trick, gonna give himself the throw man as well. He's gonna secure himself the overtime for Critical, and that is a great play from the DKQY nader. So, first map ready in overtime. Yeah. Waiting on these players to set the match to MR3 as well, and then we should be going live any minute now. With Critical and KOMPLEKSiii, we're in the overtime here on Dawnville, as both of these teams won the attacking side 75, hence why we're in the overtime. As Click does find himself the first frag onto DKQY Nader, who secured himself the overtime for Critical, as KOMPLEKSiii does chime in with one frag of his own to 90-50, evening up the odds for Critical right there. A couple of Thompson spam happening on the graveyard just to check every possible corner there where KOMPLEKSiii could be hiding. And Lucho again on top of that jump. He does it time and time again. A Critical now favoring the A bomb site. Let's see if there's any nades gonna come out. A couple of grenades being thrown out towards that orphanage area just to make sure there's nobody gonna be hiding in that corner. We can see Click probably again behind that A bomb. And there he is. He had a fantastic round before getting himself a 3-man, and he cut down that attack. But he does manage to shut down Lucho as well. Gonna get himself the second frag of the round. As Bizet is going to make his way forward. The clock is ticking away though, so Critical have to make a move for it. They've got 3 players left up against the 4 of KOMPLEKSiii. Rizzo is going to shut down Joel. 2 on 4 for Critical. And to say the least, the situation is critical. Bizet lands a beautiful shot onto Rizzo. He's going to try and get this bomb down. There's no grenades incoming, saying that though. There's the grenade, but he does plant the bomb. But nevertheless, KOMPLEKSiii is going to take it out as well, so that's going to be a round secure for KOMPLEKSiii. And in the first round on the board on the overtime here on Dawnville, the winner bracket semi-finals.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
As Click find himself 2 frags that round, he is leading the way for KOMPLEKSiii. Picking up with Rizzo, looking for the opposing scope. RPZ is actually not going to challenge anymore. He's going to fall back and look for a different angle. Critical looking like they are going to go towards the graveyard again and line up a couple grenades, hoping for a better execute. Maybe they should be going a little bit faster because the last round was, you know, the clock was ticking away pretty fast. I think, you know, even though RPZ got the bomb down, it was only 10 seconds remaining. And he got grenaded down as well. So nades are being lined up, as we can expect a couple of set nades being thrown out. Ooh, that nade bounced a little bit dangerous, and Lucho didn't move a muscle. So let's see where that nade is going to be landing. It's not going to land anything now, as Tommy is going to be sitting at bottom spawner, Sip on the back of the B-bomb side. Joel, in the meanwhile, going to make his way through the White House, and I'm not sure what Critical want to do. I mean, they have plenty of opportunities, and we're on 50 seconds. Still no opening frag as of yet. Rizzo does spot a player getting a beautiful shot onto RPZ. That's going to be the scope battle 1 for Rizzo. Click is suspecting a push from Orphanage, as he's going to get pushed from the back, though Tommy does provide support for him. 90-50 is going to get the frag into Joel. Looks like KOMPLEKSiii do want to close up this map, as Lucho does come in the back, shutting down Click. Again, a 2-on-4 situation where the KOMPLEKSiii and Lucho remaining. 90-50 is going to come in the back. KOMPLEKSiii, so Lucho on his own. He does shut down 90-50, still at 3, well placed to fight. He's going to have to go for the ace. 14 seconds left, doesn't look very likely, because Rizzo will be there to shut him down. And it looks like Epics are going to be playing Infinite in the lower bracket anytime soon as well. I hope someone can keep me up to date with that as well. So Epics versus Infinite in the lower bracket. I will probably not be streaming that one because we still have a winner bracket of Wonderful 5 versus Gunrunners to stream as well. But we are in the overtime now with Critical and KOMPLEKSiii. As KOMPLEKSiii won themselves 2 rounds in a row. Joel is going to try and stop that killing spree from happening, as he got himself the 1-pop onto Zip. DKQY is going to follow up in his footsteps onto Rizzo, but 90-50 is going to shut him down. Click is going to get taken out as he got caught off guard. Going to take out Click. 2-on-4. With 90-50 and Tommy gonna have to take in this defuse. Doesn't look very likely. Probably Critical gonna secure himself the round on attack. Just 1 round. But every round does count on the overtime. 1950 can't even take out Lucho with that shotgun to hand, so it's all Tommy does find himself one frag. Gonna have to go and kill 3 more and get a defuse in. Does he really have time for it? No, he is spamming away with his MP44 as yeah, time's ticking away. He's not gonna get his frag. He's actually gonna get his frag still though. He's got 2 more players to find. Surely he can't do this. There we go. Lucho's gonna close that round. 2-1. Critical, bit of damage control to be honest. But yeah, let's see how this second half of this overtime is gonna work out for KOMPLEKSiii, because they are in the lead right now, and both these teams seem to be favoring the attacking side. So winning on 1 play is already up, and then we can go live on the way. Waiting on Rizzo to get his act together. Seeing that he's on 3 frags, so playing decently well. Lucho is actually on 5 frags, so he's the one carrying Critical at the moment in the overtime. But it is DKQY Nader that secured themselves that overtime for Critical. So KOMPLEKSiii are likely gonna be abusing that street once more, as Tommy's gonna check out that smoke grenade. A couple of grenades have been thrown out by him as well. Zip is holding any sort of cafe pushes. Joel's gonna check out a grenade towards the graveyard, and nope, I'm gonna get stuck there. But you can see a grenade being lined up as well. It's not gonna be landing anywhere though. So no opening grenade frags as of yet. DKQY is gonna shut down 1950 though. And Tommy's gonna make his way forward with that shotgun, clearing out the White House. The grenade though happening from DKQY. Get himself a second regular round. He has to be dropped though by Zip. And KOMPLEKSiii is gonna find Zip with MP44. And Rizzo and Clip in a 2-on-4. They got themselves a minute to play with. Click now all on his own. KOMPLEKSiii has got himself a double kill as well. Click is going to get taken out from the side as Joel will take him out. 2-2. We're all back square. We could potentially see a double overtime if one team doesn't decide to walk away with this one. So KOMPLEKSiii sending 2 people towards that grave side. Joel's just gonna spam for no reason towards the church side, and KOMPLEKSiii take this one a little bit slower. Looking at what they are doing. You can see 1 player to the left as 1 player from the Gentleman's all the way on the back of the B side is RPZ just brewing out there. And can see KOMPLEKSiii gonna be lining up a couple of grenades to head towards that B bomb side. Tommy's gonna go ahead and try and clear that White House, which didn't really work out the last time. 1950 is gonna get taken out by Joel from the spawn house. Joel finding himself another frag, as he to be missing all the action, as Zip is gonna make his way forward. KOMPLEKSiii is gonna get a grenade frag onto Rizzo. Zip is coming in the back, getting himself a frag, but he's all on his own all of a sudden, as he's gonna have to go for the ace. Otherwise, it's going to be a map point for Critical, and it's going to be at a map point as Lucho is going to close out that round. 3-2. Critical now very strong on the defensive side. And his last round is the pivotal round. It's going to decide whether KOMPLEKSiii are going to move into another overtime or not. So KOMPLEKSiii having a little bit more emphasis towards that A side, sending about 4 players towards the church, but Tommy is gonna get grenaded down, and DKQY again with his first blast, but does get killed by himself. RPZ with a team kill, and that's not what you want to have in an overtime. And now 3-on-3, Critical, we're looking pretty confident, but RPZ is gonna be kicking himself for that team kill. He's gonna have to make up for that now. That's not good. 1950 with that Thompson to hand is gonna try and clear out that spawn. I was gonna get that frag to Lucho. So RPZ He's gonna make up for that round. KOMPLEKSiii gonna check out that grenade. He's gonna land only tags though. Unfortunate onto 9050. Where is RPZ? Getting a beautiful shot onto Rizzo. Isn't gonna get any more though. This bomb is not being planted yet. Click is gonna try and get this bomb now. 1950 is holding that angle. KOMPLEKSiii is gonna come in the back. RPZ still waiting. Finds the frag onto Click, making up from that team kill. As he makes his way forward, 1950 sitting in the bottom of spawn. KOMPLEKSiii gonna tag him up. KOMPLEKSiii is gonna get that frag, and that's gonna be a map for Critical as they will close out their round. Luckily, RPZ did pick himself up that double kill over there, and KOMPLEKSiii close out that map. So no more overtime. We're gonna be moving into the second map. Gonna have a quick break of possibly 5 minutes. And we will be back with a second map. Critical versus KOMPLEKSiii. And the semi-finals of the winner bracket. I've been Rick, and I'll see you in just a moment's time for the second map. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with KOMPLEKSiii and Critical, and looks like RPZ starting off strong as he shuts down Zip. Lucho going down low to a grenade off Tommy. It is Critical versus KOMPLEKSiii, second map on the way. Critical won the first map on Donville. But this is KOMPLEKSii's map, and they have proven to be very strong on Burgundy. And now Joel's gonna give himself a second frag of the round, getting shut down 1950. The bomb is gonna get planted on the B side. KOMPLEKSiii did get taken up through the smoke, but RPZ will be there to cover any sort of approach of that are gonna come through that BLE. So KOMPLEKSiii with that man down, so looking good. Looking like a healthy round for Critical. Joel's gonna give himself a second frag, dropping click. DKQY is gonna finish off Rizzo, which leaves Tommy, your last man standing. He's gonna get taken out by DKQY, and perhaps you will hear the screams in the background from Critical as they claim themselves the first round of this second map here on Burgundy. Gonna pick it up with RPZ straight off the bat as he did pick himself the first frag in the first round. They're gonna be looking towards that cross. Didn't spot anyone though. A couple of grenades being thrown out towards that spawn. DKQY is gonna shut down Tommy with a first grenade. DKQY with another one as he shuts down Zip. KOMPLEKSii's gonna make his way forward with that B44 to end and shotgun. He's gonna have this B bomb site secured. Gonna go for a fake to bait out any potential incoming nades. Joel getting a lovely smoke shot onto 1950. So far, Rizzo the only man to reply, which is not a good thing. Click is gonna make his way forward, hoping to get a frag in and perhaps even the odds at one point, but the bomb is gonna get planted. Click can't seem to be finding anyone. He's gonna get shot from the back as DKQY is gonna claim himself the hat trick, looking for that fourth kill as well because he's hungry for it. Gonna pick it up with Rizzo with the last man of KOMPLEKSiii. He's gonna shut down DKQY, putting him back into his place. Lucho though is holding an angle. He's gonna tag up Rizzo, but it doesn't look very good for him as he still has to fight 3 players. Bombs be planted. And yeah. Oh! That was a beautiful no-scope. But can't finish him off, which is so unfortunate. Now 2-0 for Critical. Very, very strong start. Click, Zip, and 1950 have yet to get frags. Still only 2 rounds played. Gonna pick it with RPZ. There we go. Hasn't really spotted anyone across, I can only assume. Does spot one now, shuts down Tommy straight through that smoke. And Zip is gonna make his way across. Couple of grenades landing now. DKQY is gonna shut him down. Again, 2 opening kills for Critical. Make that 3 as Joel shuts down 1950 as well. And now KOMPLEKSiii seem to be crumbling as Lucho mops up Click. And Rizzo again, the only man to reply. Gonna go back towards spawn, and yeah, this is another round for Critical as Lucho gonna take up Rizzo, but yeah, it's falling apart for KOMPLEKSiii at the moment. Maybe a tactical timeout would be in order, perhaps for the next round, if KOMPLEKSiii don't take anything soon. He does find a little headshot onto RPZ. Still the 3 plays to find. He's gonna have to go for the ace. He's got about 20 seconds left on the clock to defuse it. Not gonna happen. Joel, of course, gonna be holding the cross. And Joel still hasn't died yet, as well as KOMPLEKSiii is actually on 0-0. Picking up with RPZ once more as he's been getting those cross kills time and time again. He gets one again onto Click. Really good play from RPZ, getting those first bloods in. A couple of grenades being thrown out towards that BLE. KOMPLEKSiii again failing to cross because RPZ is absolutely destroying him. 1950 is going to go down to the Thompson as well from Joel. So yet again, 2 opening kills for Critical. As KOMPLEKSii's morale is going to get crushed. Lucho comes in the back with a double kill. Rizzo, yet again, you're only meant to reply for KOMPLEKSiii, but always too late, as all of his teammates are dead already. Well, he's got one thing going for him. He's got himself a Thompson. Just picked up himself a grenade. Gonna throw it randomly towards that B tank. And it's looking like another round. There we go. RPZ is gonna close that one out. So Joel still on 0 deaths and 4 rounds played and a frag count of KOMPLEKSiii sits at 6. I'll leave that a little bit in silence as RPZ picks himself up a triple kill through the smoke. Oh my god, RPZ going massive. And RPZ with the George Holman closes the round out in style, and that is so worthy of its own. 5-0, RPZ going ham. So pick it up with RPZ yet again as he's gonna be watching that cross going absolutely insane in this winner bracket semi-finals. Finally Rizzo and Clay gonna open up with 2 quick frags of their own. But 1950 is gonna go down. DKQY courtesy of them. Zip gonna get himself the frag and the Cooper X. So KOMPLEKSiii finally replying. Joel still on 0 deaths, and now together with DKQY they might be able to clutch this 2-on-4 situation, but KOMPLEKSiii gonna need that round in. As Joel's gonna drop. Zip is getting himself a double kill, putting himself up the scoreboard. Joel's gonna keep it out and hope to make the best out of this 1-on-4, which he finds himself in. Well, a bit silence as Joel is gonna take out Click in the meanwhile. He doesn't want to die just yet. He might just have heard someone in his back because he's a little bit concerned out there. Still 40 seconds left, which is a little bit of a time pressure now for Joel. Did he not just see that man in the dark room? No, it was actually a bird that I see. But Joel, nearly landing that one onto Zip. He's got himself a Thompson as well. Is he gonna just save it, or? It looks like he's gonna save that Thompson for the next round. But that's gonna be a round then for KOMPLEKSiii, and a well-needed one. And that's gonna stop the momentum, hopefully from Critical. I mean, hopefully for KOMPLEKSiii. That's gonna stop that momentum, but we'll see.
Axis win.
So Joel's gonna keep his 0 deaths on the scoreboard. He doesn't want to ruin it. 1950 near to go, James Bond. So let's pick it up with 1950. Maybe let's first see RPZ and then move to 1950. But yeah, grenade's gonna come out this time. No opening frag from RPZ. Does pick him off. RPZ so spot on the cross as he downs Zip early on again. And let's flick over to 1950. He's got himself the MP44. Bombs being planted 4 and 5 for KOMPLEKSiii. And they're now under pressure. 1950 gonna get attack onto RPZ. DKQY is gonna shut down Tommy, and 1950 is gonna go James Bond as Lucio will take him out. Rizzo, your last man standing. Lucio is gonna get himself a double kill. Joel will get himself the first death on the scoreboard, and DKQY is gonna close out that round as Rizzo will drop to his death. Gonna make it 6-1, and Critical looking very strong in this map on Burgundy, despite being at KOMPLEKSiii's map. Let's see that RPZ. KOOPRAX gonna go down to a grenade Zip, picking himself up a double kill. As RPZ didn't see anyone across, gonna tag up 1 player. Now Critical with 2 players down. But still, Joel and RPZ and Lucho still up. Well capable of clutching it, but 1950 is gonna get himself the fast frag. Oh, the map, Joel immediately gonna reply with 2 frags of his own. Potentially, that has opened up the B-bomb side. Lucho is gonna get tagged up. Where is he at? Gonna look to rush him down. Zip is gonna get taken out. So from a 2-on-5 to a 2-on-2, this is not good for KOMPLEKSiii. This is too dangerous. As Joel still holding the angle on the B alley. Rizos is still around spawn. Click in the mid garden. And Critical. They're off to a fantastic round. Having a deficit of 3 men. And now brought it back even. Joel's gonna fake that bomb as he makes his way into the dark room. gonna go ahead. Did he? See? No, my god, Click is gonna get taken out. Lucio now claiming himself that double kill. And Rizzo finds himself in a 1-2, which he shouldn't really have been in. Lucio is gonna watch the back of Joel. Joel's planted quite in the open now. That bomb has been planted. Rizzo is not gonna contest that one. And wow. This is just awful for KOMPLEKSiii. 2-on-5. Now for a 1-on-2 for Rizzo. He's making his way forward. Gotta get dropped by Joel. Get himself the hat trick. What a play by Critical, and there's your technical timeout. A little bit too late though, as a Critical are in a lead of 6 rounds. I'll be saving up my voice though, so I'll come back when we do go live again.
Objective destroyed.
Game Critical in a 6th round lead. DKQY is gonna shut down Rizzo early on, so again that opening frag gotta go to Critical's way. And KOMPLEKSiii having a tactical time, it doesn't really seem to pay off at all, as in the 1950 is gonna get taken out by Lucio. They're not intimidated at all. 1950 is gonna go for that magical reconnect. Not liking his score. KOMPLEKSiii is gonna take out Tommy. 2 players remain for KOMPLEKSiii. Zip and Click are in a 2-on-5. Well, Critical clutched that one, but they're the ones in the driver's seat. Joel's gonna go looking, but Click will get taken out by DKQY. There is your last man in spawn. He's gonna get hunted down as Lucio will grenade Zip down. So, in the meanwhile, RPZ has shot down Zip, and a quick update on the Apex Infinite match. Apparently, Infinite are leading by 7 rounds, but we can see RPZ picking himself up a double kill. Guess why not? But Tommy and Rizzo do. Oh my God, it's RPZ. What a sexy player. Picks up Tommy with a quick scope. He's landing every single shot right now. Has he ever missed a shot? But yeah, like I said, Epics are down 7 rounds against Infinite on Dawnville. But Infinite being on the X's side, Miss just updated me on that one. But back to this game, KOMPLEKSiii versus Critical. Rizzo is gonna shut down RPZ, but the bomb's been planted. He's gonna have to fight 2 more players. Oh, Lucho is gonna miss that shot, which you'd say was gonna be a fairly easy shot. But then again, KOMPLEKSiii is probably gonna save the day as he's in a B alley, but gonna fall back. Doesn't want to give an easy frag to Rizzo, as Rizzo is gonna go for that fake. And well, Critical all too aware that's gonna be a fake, as Rizzo's not even trying to get this bomb defuse in. It's gonna be a 91 scoreline, making that advantage even bigger for Critical. And looking over the scoreboard, KOMPLEKSiii actually, you'd say KOMPLEKSiii has been reconnecting, but he actually hasn't. He's just got 1 frag, and the rest of the teammates are going absolutely ham. You know, like RPZ's killing a lot of people on the cross. He does miss out on that shot. He just flicked away when he saw one across. Now, a couple of grenades kills coming in. Zip and 950 are gonna go down. Click as well. And there's Rizzo to get a frag in, but again, too late. It's KOMPLEKSiii again on the back foot with only 2 players left up alive. Lucho is going to shut down Tommy, and Rizzo again having to fight off all these players. He hasn't done it at 1 single time. And it's not something you should ask of him. And RPZ is going to take him out. That's going to be 10-1 scoreline. This match is pretty much over at the moment. But yeah, going to pick it up with RPZ yet again as he's going to make his way and watch that cross. He's gonna spot 1 player and he's actually gonna miss that shot. But still has a small gap, and that window of opportunity is gonna shut down Rizzo. Zip is gonna get taken out as well. Lucho is gonna follow up onto Click, so again 3 opening frags for Critical. Click is already disconnecting. He's actually reconnected, but 90-50 remains. RPZ's gonna close out that second half, 11-1. And I'd be surprised if KOMPLEKSiii can get back of a 10-round deficit. I think everyone knows that's not very likely to happen, but you never say never. As we're about to go live into this game, KOMPLEKSiii, their morale has been bashed. As we're waiting on a couple of players from Critical to ready up, and then we can go on to this second half. We're on the second map. It is nearly a match point already for Critical. And well, we'll see how KOMPLEKSiii are going to be approaching his attacking side. RPZ actually taking the MP44, not fancying scoping on the German side, and looks like Critical are not going to be crossing. They are going to go rushing towards that mid area. RPZ is going to check out a grenade towards that half truck area. And KOMPLEKSiii could potentially go towards that B side uncontested. I don't see anyone on top of that B bomb site. Saying that, we do have DKQY actually crossed and 1 player in the dark room right now. As RPZ does go down to 1950. So KOMPLEKSiii actually doing pretty damn well. 1950 is gonna get himself a double kill. Tommy as well, and Click now coming alive. And that could be a whitewash. Lucho is gonna destroy that dream though. He's gonna take out Tommy, but still 4 more players to fight. This will be a round for KOMPLEKSiii, and that's a needed round. 11-2. A lot more rounds needed though. But it could be an indication of a small comeback going on here. Every round is gonna matter, and Rizzo is gonna pick up that scope and hopefully do the same thing that RPZ did. But smoked off, Critical don't want to be crossing. RPZ is going to grenade down Rizzo, and more grenades are going to come in towards that B side. DKQY is going to shut down Zip, so that dream from KOMPLEKSiii could be destroyed in a couple of seconds. As 1950 seems to be unable. Oh, actually going to get a frag into RPZ. The bombs were planted as well. 1950 going to get taken out. Joel's going to shut down Click. Oh, onto Tommy. That's when it's the first frag onto Joel. Still 3 players left up alive. They're going to be closing in up in his position. He's got his own shotgun, but DKQY is going to close out that round. Tommy down and out, and that's going to be a match point for Critical. And what a game we had on our hands.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
Now Joel's going to contest that scope battle, going to go for the jumping scope shot, going to get taken out though by Rizzo. And looks like KOMPLEKSiii do want to go towards that B side, but again, 2 retaliation frags from Critical. Represent looking through that dark room. Zip is going to shut down KOMPLEKSiii on that B alley. So 3 on 3, anyone's game, anyone's around. Zip is firing off a couple of shots towards the B alley, not going to be landing anything at the moment. Rizzo is going to miss that shot on that burning tank. Going to look to shoot him in the foot. Going to get taken out by DKQY. And Click and Zip remain. They got to go big or drop to the lower bracket. And it looks like that's going to happen as DKQY is going to shut down Click. 2 on 1 for Zip as Zip jumps around the corner. DKQY is hungry for him. DKQY is going to close out that great game with a hat-trick, 13-2, and that's a very, very comfortable win for Critical and Burgundy. So, Critical are going to be advancing to that upper bracket final, and let's see what's happening in the meanwhile with Wonderful 5 and Gunrunners.